Good evening, folks. I've got a hell of a story to tell that actually just happened. I'm fucking exhausted. Without a doubt, you can title this one Scariest Moment of My Life. So, sorry if I kinda pause a little here and there. I'm still processing what the hell just happened. This happened, about 25 minutes ago? Something like that. 25 minutes, half an hour. So, I ordered some food because I'm hungry. So, food comes and everything's normal. I decide to open up the balcony door for Moon. So, basically, ever since the incident, my mother has been letting her out there, and there really hasn't been a problem with that. At first, we were scared that she would jump, but pretty soon we kind of realized that she wouldn't do that. So it kind of became a common occurrence for her to go out, usually in the mornings before my mother left for work, sometimes spend a little time out there after she got back from work. And all was well for about the last month, month and a half since the incident happened. But until today. So I'm enjoying my lunch, and I finished that up, and I just go to sit on the sofa because that's where my computer is, because I'm in the middle of school. School just ended, which is why I'm recording this. This is the first thing I had to do after everything was sorted out. So I just go to the sofa and I'm just chilling there, just hearing what the teacher has to say. The usual, just the motions. And I look out onto the balcony. I just kind of hold out the curtain and am like, Moon's not under the table. Now I can see most of the balcony from where I was on the sofa, except one little portion. But I figured that, she's probably just there, because it's a nice shady spot there this time of day. And so a couple of minutes go by, and I'm like, something's not right. Because I looked towards the right, and she wasn't there. I looked under the table and the chairs, from inside, and she wasn't there. So I decide, I need to see this for myself, that she's still on this balcony. So I go out onto the balcony, and my fucking heart sinks. She's not there. She's not there. So immediately, panic mode. Panic mode. Sorry if I'm looking out this way. I'm just trying to see if she's in the hallway. Um, so I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, oh fuck, where is she? Where is she? Where'd she go? What happened? And then I hear the meowing, because I kind of had to focus and try and reason this shit out. And I hear the meowing. And I look around. I'm like, oh fuck, is she out on the streets? Is she out on the patio? And then I look under, and I'm like, oh fuck, she's on the lady downstairs' patio. So I immediately grab a fucking shirt, and I grab my keys, I grab everything that I need, and I fucking sprint down there. I go outside first because I didn't really know what plan of action I should take. So I had a little, what's the name of it? Silica gel packet. Around here we call them crinklies because she likes them. So I brought one of them with me to try and kind of coax her off the patio into the front doors so I could get her back inside. But that was a bit of a distance, and there was road. Luckily, the road wasn't too active. Maybe one car come there, or maybe one car come by in the last 25 minutes. So I was like, oh fuck, she's not coming. So I kind of had to make a gamble that the lady downstairs would be home. I actually have a story coming up on her in the future, but I feel like this kind of negates everything she'd done. She was fucking home. She was home. I cannot describe to you how much of a relief that was, because this lady is never fucking home. There she is. She's just watching me a little nervously. This lady is never fucking home. she has a reputation for not being home. That'll be explained in the story coming up. But hi, Moon. So she was home, and I'm like, oh my god, she's home. Something good could actually come out of this. So the first thing she says, is that your cat out there? Because I'm just fucking ringing her doorbell frantically, like, please, someone be home. Someone be home. Hi there. Little bit of an adrenaline rush. So, she's home. I'm actually going to try and talk a little lower because she's here now. I don't want to startle her. So, she's home. Thank God. And I'm like, can I go to your patio? She's like, sure, do whatever you gotta. And so I go on there. And she's got these, she's gone some of the. So she had these weird blinds. Like, you've seen the blinds that we have in a video or two that they open up sideways. Hers opened down up, which was, like a normal, like blinds like these, like normal blinds. But so it was like, sorry if I'm getting off track, by the way. I'm kind of dragging this out because I'm still coming off the rush, if you know what I mean. So I, so I kind of try and coax her in just by shaking the thing a lot. And we kind of start making progress where she kind of takes a step every couple minutes. And I kind of just had to be as calm as I could for a situation like that because, this is my cat and she's freaking the fuck out. She's on territory she's never been in, and I'm freaking the fuck out because if I make one false move, she might just run right into the road and get lost, and that's shit, that's like beyond my wildest nightmares. So, So I decide, you know what, this isn't working. She's too scared, and I have to make a really big gamble because we've just come off the back of the incident. We've been repairing our relationship. I've been able to hold her, to pet her, to just kind of be normal, with a little caution involved, but you know. So So I decide to carry her inside. It's a little bit of a distance. It's a very short distance. It's literally right there. The patio's right here and the inside's right here. And I'm trying to be like gentle at first to try and like test the waters kind of thing. And eventually I'm like, okay, you know what? She'll let me carry her. So I decided to just get her inside as quickly as possible. And I said to the lady downstairs, I'm going to try and carry her out of your house. So I was actually able to do that with her being mostly calm. So the next challenge was I had to get her through the lobby to the elevator because there's no way in hell she would go up the stairwell. So thankfully, there was nobody coming in or out of the building at the time, but she did get scared when she saw the lobby and kind of just jumped out of my arms. She didn't scratch me, thankfully. She didn't scratch me through the entire ordeal, which I'm surprised about. But she just jumped out of my arms and kind of hid in a corner, just meowing even louder because now this is a new big territory. She has no idea where she is. And I kind of have to like coax her into it, like, hey, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I'm here. It's going to be all right. And I'm able to pick her up. And the elevator was thankfully right there. And I was able to get her inside. I actually decided to cover her eyes while the elevator door was opening and closing. So I was able to get her there. And finally, after another minute of trying to get her through the hallways of the second floor, I got her back inside. And she was freaking out at first because she's like, is this new territory? Then after a couple seconds, she looks around and she stops and she realizes, am I home? and she started sniffing around just to test the waters. I was just following her around really, really slowly just to try and not tense her up. And I could feel that she was starting to calm down because she realized, wait a second, I'm home. She ran right to my mother's room, which is connected to the main bathroom. I think she just wanted to see if like her litter box was there, just to kind of prove that, hey, this is actually home. And I actually don't know where she went when she ran in that room because, I'm trying to be a little cautious. So she's been calming down now for a little while. Been about half an hour. I've been recording this for 10 minutes. This is going on way longer than I feel like it should. But, oh, so sorry if I'm just like stopping every now and again just to do that. I just had some water because I was just fucking exhausted from that whole thing. Lot of, lot of nerves being fried. So, I was able to get her back inside. She's pretty shaken up. I just sat down and let her wander around for a few minutes, and when she came up to me, she rubbed on my hand, and I was just trying to tell her calmly, hey, don't worry, you're home. And she just gave me a little hiss, but she didn't run away. She actually hid under the living room table, which is like right in front of me. We have two. She hid under the one that was farther away from me, and she was just looking at me. And then she decided to just go under the dining room table. And she's been exploring the house from what I can tell for the past couple minutes. I've just been in my room since, just trying to stay out of her way, just to let her do her own thing. And hopefully by tonight she's calmed down completely. Because we've made a lot of progress since the incident. So I just don't really want to lose that. But I think it was good that we made all that progress because I feel like if this happened maybe a week or two earlier, then she would have scratched the hell out of me if I tried to pick her up. Yeah, that was just fuck, man. I'm still just trying to like process it. It's nuts because she's my cat and she lives here. And I've had her for the past 8 years now. I think we just came up on 8 years in February. So it was like, what the fuck? I'm exhausted now, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Once I get my head together, then I'll figure out how to write a description for this video. I'm recording this the day before it's published. Today's Monday. I'm publishing this Tuesday. So hopefully I'll have enough time to collect my head and figure it the fuck out what just happened. And maybe later Tuesday or on Wednesday I'll make a little video updating you on how everything's going after that. I hope it all goes well. Wow, scariest moment of my life, folks. I'm gonna leave this one here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.